Hi Libra, and welcome back for those of you that are tuning back in for your February 2019 Zodiac Wheel reading. I'm Elle, your Psychic Astrologer, and for those of you that are watching for the first time, thank you for tuning in. Oh, excuse me. I'd just like to thank you all for liking and commenting on my videos, and I hope that you are relating to the Zodiac Wheel readings. And I'd like to start now by inviting my guides and angels to join me for Libra's February 2019 Zodiac Wheel reading. And I ask for the messages for Libras for February 2019 for their highest good and for the good of all. So Libra, this is the reading for Libra Sun, Libra Ascendant and Libra Moon. Now the Ascendant is also known as the rising sign, so if you're a Libra rising, Libra Sun or Libra Moon, this reading is for you. Now we start here on the Ascendant, known as the first house, with the Queen of Cups. So I'm being shown here, Libra, that there is a lot of love and nurturing coming to you and from you, and that is how you are being seen at this time. So you are feeling the love all around you, actually. So I do see you as being able to give from yourself as well, and it's sort of glowing out of you because you're being lifted up by those who love you, and they're letting you know how loved you are. So that's a really nice energy to have around you at the moment, Libra. Now here I'm being shown that there's balance coming back into your life. I do feel that you've been a little bit out of balance because this actually was reversed, but I read the cards reversed and around the right way, so both meanings are relevant. So if you have been feeling like you've been put out of whack and you can't find your equilibrium, then here in February you will be working on achieving that, because it always is a situation where we've always got to work on ourselves. We can't change the outside world unless we change the inside one of ourselves, which is sometimes a lot of hard work, because sometimes we're quite justified to feel that we've been wrongly done by, or you know, why is this happening to me? But this is letting you know that even though, you know, it's okay that you feel that a little bit like, you know, why me, you will get the balance back through February, where you will be feeling that you have pulled it all back together again. Now the communication that you need to receive is one of rest. So I feel that Libra, you've been trudging along, and now the message that the cards have for you is time to rest and recoup, but not necessarily out of complete exhaustion. It's because the Four of Swords is around the right way. So it is one where you are going to be able to choose to rest. So I just feel that you will be staying close to home because of that. And here in the foundation, the base of our zodiac wheel is the Five of Swords, as you can see. Now the Five of Swords is a little bit of conflict and a bit of stress and feeling that, you know, there's so much that you want to be able to do and you haven't got the manpower to help you, kind of message. So I just feel at the base of things is that you've got to rest in order to be able to tackle these situations and forge ahead. But if you don't rest, you're not going to have the energy to. That's the main message I'm getting out of this. Or take a break from trying to force things to happen. Maybe another scenario that some of you Librans may be experiencing, like you're trying to make something happen out of sheer will and determination, and it's saying that you need to actually also take a break from doing that, and that way you can have some quiet contemplation and very possibly find another avenue of how to tackle the situation, but from a different angle. In your area of fun and matters of the heart, we have the moon showing up here. So, you know, your intuition is right on target, and I do feel that you can trust that. You can trust that. You can aim for the stars and you'll land on the moon. So while you're actually taking some time out, I mean, it may be 4 weeks, it may be 4 days, but there is time out here for you, Libra. So while you're taking that time out, you can really practice focusing on what you want to manifest and how you want it to manifest, like how you use your thought patterns and the power of your thoughts to manifest, as well as receiving the messages about how this is going to unfold and how this is going to be creating a more of a desirable situation that you've been seeking. And it is through the things that you love in life and what you enjoy. So there is also a message there of listening to your dreams or taking notice of your dreams, writing them down. There's messages coming in that way for you as well. Now here with work, I feel that there's a need here with the Eight of Swords to also rest up from work. So if you've been feeling like you need to take some time out, or you're just feeling off colour, then, you know, please take care of you. You need to look after you. If you're not running on all 4 cylinders, then you're not really going to be at your best in your workplace. So it's just a message here of taking care of you, really, Libra. And there is people around you that will help you. If you're feeling off colour or feeling a bit sick, or you've got important appointments you've got to get to, things like that, there's people that want to lend a hand and help you out and help you to get back on track. Now also with the 8 of Swords in the area of your work life, it is saying that you're not, a lot of you Librans aren't completely happy with the job that you're in at the moment, and you really want to change it and move out of it, move to another area, maybe in the same company, or change the whole thing up altogether. So, and in a way you're sort of anxious about that and really want it to happen now. So I'm just getting a little bit of anxiety around your workplace and not being completely content with it. You know, and if you're actually feeling like that, it's a good time to start looking around and seeing what else may be available for you, really, Libra. Partnerships are being shown that they've got a lot of passion and ability with the 8 of Wands there in the partnership area of the zodiac wheel. And it's a sort of a catch-22 with your business partnerships. You can't expect too much, but you can't also give up. So this energy here with the 8 of Wands is saying that if your goals are for your highest good, this may be a testing period, but it can strengthen your resolve once you deal with the challenges. So I feel that you've got to also just take good notice of the small print. Make sure that you're not just if you're too eager, you could miss some important information. So just, you know, really read things over, and if you can't do it, get somebody to have a look at it for you. Now, this is showing me here that there's been a situation or influences, because the 8th house is other people's influences, it's other people's money, in the sense of, you know, banks, loans, tax, government, things like that. And it's been holding you back and leading you to feel a little bit isolated and melancholy. And having to deal with sort of superior figures here, someone that is above you, so feeling a little bit challenged there. And I'm just getting that you know, you really would like to be able to tell the authority figure, whoever that is, it may be your boss or it may be a bank or a loan, that you don't need them, but you've sort of got to swallow your pride and accept it, is what I'm being shown here with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so you're facing it. You're feeling like you're feeling that there's a bit of adversity going around, but you're facing it, which is part way to the success of getting through it, and you know, you're persevering and you're striving and not letting it get the better of you. So you are rising above it, Libra. And you definitely are, and I think that, you know, you have to grit your teeth and bear it a little bit, or maybe a lot, depending on what the situation is. But with all these swords, it's not just smooth sailing, and you're working so hard to keep the equilibrium and balance in your life. And here you do have the signs of breaking through. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles, so that's when you're able to collect the harvest, so to speak. So if it has been to do with financial assistance or getting some sort of legal proceeding underway, it does show that you will be able to succeed there and have a lot more contentment and fruitfulness coming from it. And it also will be it will be unfolding as you're going to be able to sort of dream a bit more of your goals again, instead of having to deal with the monotonous details all the time, which I just feel are driving you a little bit up the wall with your swords here. There's like, it's always something. I've got to do this, and I've got to do that, and I've got to, and you just want to go and dream and have fun and enjoy yourself. You don't want any of these details. You want somebody else to do it, but it's sort of, yeah, it's an unfortunate situation that nobody can do this for you. It's really something that you have to persevere with, and then you will see the fruits of your labour, and possible travel overseas as well. So it's all affecting how you're looking at your career, because this is the zenith of the zodiac wheel, and you're looking at it as if that's, the cups are all spilt and that's over. And it is a bit of a dilemma in your mind of what to do now. So maybe you've walked away from a long-term position, or you were aiming for that dream position that you really wanted, and you know, you may not have achieved exactly the status that you wanted to. So you're being shown here that even though it appears that all is lost, it's not. There's still, the cups are still full. There's still something else to come. It just hasn't completely presented itself yet, or you're not turning to see it because you're getting too bogged down with all these details and people demanding this, that and everything else from you, that you're a bit like, oh, leave me alone. I just want to be able to think clearly and visualize and focus on where I need to go and how I need to open up my path. So here we have the wish being fulfilled. So you have the Ten of Cups, which is the happy couple with their happy home, and you've got, you know, the cat and the dog and all of that sort of energy going around, and it is fulfilling your wish. So don't give up. You're getting there, and yes, it is proving to be a challenge and not as easy as what one would like, but you are still achieving. You are not actually falling flat on your back type of thing. You're still moving forward, even if it looks to be that there's no movement at all. But the movement is coming metaphorically, really, and you are, with this Ten of Cups, tuning in, and you're on the right frequency. So while you are focusing on the new direction that you want to open up and bringing balance back into your life, you are also redefining where you fit in your career and with people that are connected to you or demanding things from you. Which leads us to the Four of Pentacles, and being the influence on the area of your life that is your subconscious and how you think and your hopes and fears. This is saying also that you've got the balance, because the Four of Pentacles is the solid foundation, and having, the four solid feet on the ground type of thing, like a chair will have four to keep you balanced, and so that connects to this balance, which is the second house area, which is about your resources and your self-worth. So all that is showing me here that you will be feeling that you don't have to look after everybody else. The way to have the security and the well-being that you are desiring at the moment is to take care of yourself first, financially, physically, mentally. So that is the message of the Four of Wands, and then you will have more than enough to share with others. But so whether it is emotionally, physically or mentally that you are trying to look after yourself, once you do, then you can help others. But while you're feeling that you're being drained and there's so much that's being asked of you or put on you, then you won't be able to really help anybody because you can't even help yourself. Well, that's how you feel, and that's quite understandable. But as I said, just make sure you check the small print. Don't rush into anything just because it seems like it will fix something quickly. Make sure you've got it all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. Now I'll ask for a confirmation card with our confirmation reading for Libra February 2019. I ask Great Spirit to stay with me through this reading, and for my guides and the angels to join me in confirmation reading for any messages for Libra for February 2019. What message of confirmation is there for Libra for February 2019? There we go. Thank you. All right. Here we have Seven of Autumn. So that could be an indication there, Libra, of a timing, autumn. So cow medicine. So cow says the planning, resources and effort you've invested in your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next step. That's cow medicine. So that definitely confirms what I was seeing here with the cards. Now another thing that I do want to just let Librans know is the new moon will be in Aquarius on the 4th of February. Now an Aquarius, a very free-thinking energy, and it's an air sign energy, so that actually it gives a lovely trine for Librans who are also an air sign energy. So the 4th of February, around that time with the new moon, is a good time to set new things in motion, or even possibly, because air signs are about communication as well, so a good time for possibly receiving some communication about a new direction opening up. So thank you, Librans, for tuning back in with me again, and I hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please click like, and please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. It's wonderful to be reading for you, and even though this does appear to be a testing time, it's definitely a meaningful one, and I feel that what you're going to achieve through February, Libra, is going to really set the rest of the year in motion. So, you know, don't think that it's all for nothing, because there's more unfolding here than meets the eye, and it's taking you into the direction that you need to go. And a lot of it's to do with your resources and your dreams of what you actually want to achieve, and you will reap great rewards. So take care, Librans out there, and please like and subscribe what you can relate to out of this reading for you for February. Okay, thank you very much. Namaste.